Welcome to So Yarn Crafty. Hello, today we're going to be making Instant Pot lasagna. The first thing you do is brown your ground beef and season it up with some salt, pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder, about a half a teaspoon each. After that, you're going to drain your grease, and then you're going to add 24 ounces of your favorite pasta sauce or marinara sauce. Stir that up. And in this, you're going to add a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. Stir it up, set it to the side. Next, we're going to make the ricotta cheese mixture. So add a 15-ounce jar of ricotta cheese. Mix that. And then we're going to add 1 egg. Mix that up into the ricotta cheese. And the seasonings we're going to add is a half a teaspoon of black pepper. Next, we're going to add a half a teaspoon of salt. And then next, we're going to add next we're going to add a teaspoon of sugar. And after that, we're going to add 2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning. Stir that up, give that a taste, and put that to the side. You may need to add more salt to your liking, but you put this to the side. Now we're going to assemble. So we're going to use oven-ready lasagna noodles, no boiling required. Now in our 7 by 3 inch springform pan, we're going to oil that. Make sure to take a paper towel and wipe the oil off the excess oil off the bottom and off the sides. Just make sure you oil the whole thing, but you're wiping off the excess oil off the bottom and the sides. Once that's done, we're going to assemble. Okay, so all you do is you take your lasagna noodles, you're going to break these up, and you're going to cover the bottom. Just make sure you try to cover the bottom completely as best you can. As they cook, they'll get softer and they'll cover the bottom even better. So don't worry about that. Just break them up how you can to get them to fit inside the bottom of the pan, just like this. Now after this, we're going to add some meat sauce. We're going to have about 3 layers to this lasagna. So we're still working on the first layer. After you have all your meat sauce in, you add some ricotta cheese mixture. Make sure you cover that up. Okay, and after the ricotta cheese mixture, you're going to add some pepperoni if you like. Okay, after that, then we're going to add some cheese. The first cheese we're going to add is mozzarella shredded cheese. And the next cheese we're adding is Colby Monterey Jack shredded cheese. Alright, done with the first layer. Now we're on to the next layer. And again, we're going to put down our noodles, cover it up with noodles. Next, we're going to cover it up with meat sauce. And once we get that covered up with the meat sauce, we're going to cover it with another layer of ricotta cheese mixture. Okay, and once that's covered with the ricotta cheese mixture, we're going to add another layer of pepperoni. After that, we're going to add another layer of cheese, mozzarella cheese, and some Monterey Colby Jack cheese. Then you start over one more time, but we're not going to do a full layer. We're going to do it different this time. So you put down your noodles, cover it up with a layer of noodles. It seemed like it's going to be too much, but it will fit. Then a layer of our meat sauce. Okay, after the meat sauce, we're going to cover it up with some pepperoni. We're not adding the third layer of ricotta cheese mixture. Now, after this, We're going to cover it with some aluminum foil, tightly with some aluminum foil, and then we're going to cook it. But once we're done cooking it, we're going to add a layer of mozzarella cheese and Monterey Kobe Jack cheese, and we're going to put it under the broiler. Okay, so this is ready for the Instant Pot. So you put a cup of water in the Instant Pot and put your lasagna on the trivet. This is an 8-quart Instant Pot. So we put lasagna, it fit nicely on the trivet. So you put the trivet inside the Instant Pot. And you have room on the sides. If you have a 6-quart, you don't have room, just make an aluminum foil sling. You should be able to fit it in there nicely. Okay, put on the lid. We're going to pressure cook for 25 minutes. Make sure the keep warm button is on too. Okay, and make sure it's set to high and hit start. And we're going to natural release this for 10 minutes. Okay, so it's done, and we have natural release for 10 minutes. Take off the lid and we'll see what we have. All right, so make sure you get some mittens to take this out because this is very hot. Okay, so now we're going to carefully take off the aluminum foil. This is very hot. And there we are, we have the lasagna. It fit perfectly in this 7x3 inch pan, springform pan. Okay, so like I said, the next thing we're going to do, we're going to add cheese. Mozzarella cheese and some Monterey Kobe Jack cheese, or the cheese of your choice. And then we're going to turn on the broiler. We're going to set this under the broiler for about 5 to 10 minutes. Checking it very often. And once it's done, it's going to look like this. Nice and bubbly, and the cheese is lightly toasted. Delicious. Once again, this is Instant Pot lasagna. So if you like this, please give it a thumbs up. Please share it with all your friends. Subscribe and hit that notification bell for future videos. Thanks.